All right, everyone, thank you for being patient with me. I am here. You know we had to brew a fresh pot of coffee for this one because we're getting in it. We're doing some project motor racing. We're going to give it a fair shake. My dad was playing it this morning. He said it felt really good. I was watching him play it. It looked like it felt good. So anyone who doesn't know, they just did a recent patch. They said they fixed a lot of the issues the game was having with AI, driving model. Specifically, the thing I noticed about this game that was still making it a little sim-cadey was the throttle the throttle response was like really like it was too easy to drive a car with no traction control and not spin the tires. So they've rectified that. They've fixed the throttle response. It is not at all sim-cadey anymore in that regard. And that was probably the last aspect of the game that felt sim-cadey. The ability to just like throw the car through corners, overload the tires, not really pay for it. They've basically patched all of that out of the driving model. Obviously, they didn't want this game to be a simcade. They wanted it to be a serious sim. It didn't start out feeling that way, I'll tell you that. It felt like a piece of dog shit simcade. It's gone up, it's gone down. Some of the patches have helped. Other patches have made it worse after some patches made it better. So right now, before the last patch, the AI was at a very good spot where my dad and I could play it. He would be battling for top 10. I'd be battling for the win. And that was at 88% AI. He had a lot of headroom where he could improve, and the AI was very good. We were able to race in tight formation, have good battles. There wasn't any drop-off. And then they did the last patch, not this one, the one before. And the AI went to shit again. We had to put it up to 100% AI to get any kind of relative pace out of the AI. But then it would just be too fast. And no matter how fast they were, if you managed to get around them, they'd just drop off. So it went to shit again. Now we have this patch. My dad was playing this morning, and he was saying the AI felt better. So we're going to give it a shot. I tried one online race this morning. It was amazing. Well, let me say that. The racing standards were garbage. But the racing, the way it looked, was flawless. There was no more ghosting. There was no more cars hopping all over the place, glitching out or hopping up and down. And most of the lobby was console. So if they can keep pulling that off, it's definitely a good sign. And it really makes you wonder about other games that are having issues with their netcode, like, what the fuck are you doing? So I think we're going to start at like 90 just to see where we're at here. And then if it's too easy, we'll move it up. So what we're going to use this career mode for is to get ready-made setups for the cars that we're going to be driving online. So, you know what? Let's do a different sponsorship. Something more fun than that. Only if we stand on the podium. That's what we're doing. So we're going to do like Group C and LMP. These are the two classes that I race online the most and enjoy the most. I also enjoy NGT and GT1. So eventually I would like to get setups made for all of those classes of cars, so that when you go online, you're ready to go, right? So I think, oh, and GTO is another one that is just like, I love GTO. Maybe we'll do this today, because I love me some classic Cougar. I loves me a Cougar. You know what I'm saying? A good Cougar. You can't turn down a good Cougar. That looks like a good Cougar right there. If Phil's out there, Phil knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Especially a smooth Cougar. That's like, oh boy. Okay, so what do we got? We'll start with the North American GTO, because those are going to be tracks that we know. So what we'll do is we'll start from GTO. We'll go Group C and then LMP. Obviously not all in one episode. And we will do some online races today as well to see where that's at. So looks like our first one's going to be Daytona. Daytona. So this is completely maxed out graphics. Oh, let me turn the audio down. Sorry, guys. As you can see, we're not doing any kind of DLSS. Everything is literally maxed right out, as high as it can go here. Cockpit setup. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, a little back. Maybe a little bit higher up there. I'd say that's good. Listen to that cougar growl, baby. Excuse me, everyone. Sorry. The rear end's way too high up. Daytona. Okay, so we'll take it out into practice and use our practice session here and see how she feels. Oh, let me make sure my Moza, I think it's set right. So in this game, what I found works best is you want to do all your wheel lock stuff within the game. Don't do it in like Moza Pit House. Do it all through the game itself. It might still be a little too loud. Let me just turn it down a little bit, guys. This cougar, she's a loud girl. Oh, yeah. Let me know how the audio is, though, guys, if that's good or needs to be a little more quiet. Whoa, baby. Okay, setup feels good on the car so far. The driving model in this game has definitely gotten to the point where it feels pretty good. I'm getting a bit of frame drop here now that we're streaming and running this on max settings, so I think I'm going to turn it down a bit. Probably just have to put a bit of DLSS on. But it's because we're streaming in such high quality. I have my encoder preset pretty much maxed out. And it's not running terribly. It's just I prefer a higher frame rate. So let's see if we can do it on the fly here. If the game will actually do this and not just totally take a shit.
Okay, mate. Be careful on the first few laps. You need to warm the brakes and tires.
Warm the brakes and tires.
I'll let you know when you can start to push.
But yeah, I can say that when I was watching my dad this morning, it was not lagging. Oh, I know what. I think there's a couple graphic settings that got turned on that weren't on before. Hold up. Let me get to a straight section here. I think I know what it is. Where is it? Screen space shadows. That was not on before. I don't know if that was doing it. But I turned that on to see, like, I was having no performance issues this morning. So I figured, why not try it a little higher? That might have been it. Come on now, baby. takes forever to get out the fucking pit lane in this thing.
Minutes to the end.
Curious to see how the AI is in race. If it still is fucked and has fall off issues, we'll see. I really hope it's like when they had it working good, because it was actually really fun. My dad and I were literally a day away from starting to stream it, and then we wake up ready to stream, and they patch it, and then the AI is shit again. So I really hope it's back to the way it was when we were enjoying it. Put in a couple practice laps, and then we'll get right to it. I wonder if we should shorten the stack, because we're not even getting to use 6th gear. It just goes for so long in 5th. So the AI is doing 144.9, but this is practice, and that's pretty close to probably what their quali will be. I can definitely tell you guys the driving model in this game is really starting to come together and feel pretty good. Performance still feels hit and miss, because as soon as I started the stream up, it's like it takes a big hit. I can play it without streaming on like maximum settings with no issue. Start streaming and it really lags the game, especially on Daytona here. And I know in the patch notes they said they improved performance on Daytona, but seems still this track just takes a giant shit in this game. Guaranteed, once we finish this track and move on to the next one, it'll be running completely fine. You can't just step on the throttle out of the corners now in cars that don't have traction control. The throttle response feels way better. Definitely a lot less SimCady with the throttle now. Woo.
Checkered flag this lap. Wrap it up.
Whoa, bro, what the shit? Fucking parking it on the apex much, bro. Man, that Camaro just spits out the freaking gate. Thing's got insane torque. Just slips away like a bar of soap out of your hands. This RX-7 drafted us. I don't know why the AI conceded that when it had the inside line there. But better than dive bombing you blindly, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see for the setup here. Soften the tires a bit. Not sure why we have positive toe on the front. Oh, weird. This thing can only do positive toe on the front. Interesting old beast she is. Maybe try a shorter stack. And now quali, we're going to knock some of the fuel out clearly. We don't want to be too heavy here. All right. But yeah, this game looks amazing. The graphics on it are really, really next gen for sim racing. It looks just absolutely astonishing. Anyone who says this game doesn't look good, you're crazy. At least on PC. Performance, it still is not good enough. The performance in this game shouldn't be this bad. Driving model, I'd say they've really got it down, but that's been getting better and better the last few patches. What is going to be the point to see here is the AI better? Is the racing more engaging and fun? Does it still fall off as soon as you pass it? Are the online lobbies any better in terms of connection quality? Those are going to be the things we test today. And we're going to be starting with career mode. So hang around, this one's going to be a long one. That feels much better. Much more snappy with the gears. We were definitely on way too long of a stack. Force feedback now also just feels very good out the box right away.
Yeah, we need to get some heat into the tyres before you start to go for a fast lap.
Oh, okay, came in a little too hot there. Don't hit the wall, Mr. Cougar. Definitely invalidated the lap there. brought in a lot more speed on that than the longer stack. Wasn't quite ready for it. It's okay, our first lap's never going to be our fastest anyways. Let's find our rhythm and make sure we hit it the next one. The detail as you're going through the oval is just crazy in this game. Whoa, geez, too much curb there. I find curb strikes in this game are very good too. It feels like you're in a big heavy machine when you hit a curb, but you can't abuse it still. It still can make you wreck, obviously, but it just feels, I think, a little more realistic in the interaction between the car and the curb than other sims at the moment. I think that's one thing this game does very well. I think that felt like a decent first section there. Yeah, fastest sector 1. I knew that felt good. Ooh, that felt good. Come on, old cougar poo. This was my favorite car in the GTO class. If you're wondering why I'm not driving the Audi or something else. Oh, fastest sector 2. We cutting rug, baby. Oh, damn it, damn you! Damn you all to hell! God damn it, invalidate my lap. God, that must have been on like a fine line. It's okay, we just got to do the same thing. Don't invalidate the lap. That was beautiful. Damn you all to hell! Must have been on such a fine line, man. Come on, old cougar poo, I believe in you. Oh, damn it, we didn't do fast sector 1 again. Still felt okay, though. Okay, I felt decent. Now if I can just not invalidate the freaking bus stop. My dad is like the god of PMR of Daytona bus stop. He can do this every time without invalidating. I'm just gonna do a little pussy one this time just to get it on the board. Because I think we've got enough time for one more flyer. Won the best lap, but at least it got us on the board. Okay, now we can just have less of a pussy bus stop and actually not off track. That's the dream here. So at 90%, the AI looks like it's going to be fairly competitive, but let's hope this actually holds up in the race. The problem was if you turned the AI up, it would be lightning fast in quali. And the first 3 cars would be lightning fast in the race. But then it would just be like every time you'd pass cars, they'd just fall off, no matter what their pace was. There'd be no engagement like from behind. Hey, 7th. We put her in 7th. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go refresh the stream quick. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Next. I think we can just hit next at this point. Yay, 7th out of 23. Now let's hope this actually turns into an engaging, fun race. Because when it does, it's very good. Very fun. I don't know if I need to turn some of this down for streaming, but yeah, it wasn't lagging like this when I was playing and not on stream. So we're going to have to fuel up here. So it's about 4.2 a lap. 13 laps. It's going to be like 52. I'm going to go 56 to be safe, because if you take damage, aero damage in this game will add drag, and then you are going to burn more fuel. So there's a lot of cool ways this game is quite realistic, but a lot of ways it still needs work. One of the biggest ways it needs work is these frickin' standing starts need to go, man.
Come on, mate. Nail this start.
Nail this start. Okay, I'll try. I'm not used to standing starts, bro. Do my best for you, though, dude. Oh, okay. AI looks amazing so far.
Rear aero damage. You've got some minor rear aero damage.
It literally just launched into us as we were burning out.
Keep pushing.
Like we weren't there. Okay, let's give it that one, though. Give it a little freebie there, perhaps. We'll see.
damage to the splitter. We can see from the telemetry that you've lost a bit of downforce.
Lost some positions there, but you know, that's life. Why are we braking so much? Out of my way, sir.
Car left.
Okay, let's see if after the big cluster is kind of thinned out now, we can get some decent racing in here. Not too happy about losing all those spots. The standing start thing is just ridiculous because the AI can do it so much better than you. Whoa, what the fuck was that, dude? I was a little overly passive there, sir. Now remember, we were faster than the back of the pack. We only ended up back here because of what happened at the start. So we should naturally be leaving the cars behind us in a gap. Well, but if we can get back up into 7th, the cars around us should be like battling us even if we pass them. Problem is we need a podium for that money, man. 7th, we could have run up from 7th and maybe gotten a podium, but we got 11 laps. We'll see if we can climb up still. Definitely got pushed back quite a bit from 7th to 14th after that start. And that's why I hate the standing starts. Oh, we got a good exit there. What the fuck was that, dude?
That looked like a pretty big hit, mate.
Yeah.
Box this lap for a replacement.
So about the AI there, Mr. Ian Bell. So it seems like the new thing with Sim Racing Studios is, shout out to Le Mans Ultimate, PMR, they just say things with their patches. It's this new thing where you just actually don't do anything to your game. But you just say all this wonderful shit and you don't actually do it. It's this new amazing trend within Sim Racing Studios. I absolutely love it. You just talk mad fucking shit, mad coked up shit, and then don't do anything to actually improve your game or implement said fixes. Because now we're going to have about $10 zillion of repairs. And I don't know about getting a podium here now. Car's a little toughed up here. Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, he just stopped. Literally just stopped his car. And there, it just pussies out and falls back. Again. Literally nothing has changed. Like, what are these studios doing? They like Studio 397, Project Motor Racing, Straight Force Studios. They released patch notes saying they've fixed everything. You play the game, it's literally not any different, or it's worse. And it's just becoming an utter joke and a fucking disgrace that no one is holding these studios accountable. Definitely gonna have to get it back in the next one, boys. I have to drive the bricks off this thing to try to get a podium still. I mean, even with all the damage, we're still the fastest car in Sector 1. We're coming up on a big group here. This could help if we can catch them. Fastest in Sector 2 still, even with the damage, okay. And we still got a decent chunk of laps. The leaders haven't gotten ridiculously far away, but still, 6 seconds to the closest podium position ain't gonna be easy. We are catching these guys.
That's the fastest lap. Nice one.
Throttle response feels very good now, though. Like, the driving is getting to the point where it's probably getting to the point where it feels like one of the more advanced simulators out there. For sure. All of the bullshit, exploity, abuse feeling that you used to be able to do in Project Cars of just whipping the car around and overloading the tires and not being punished, completely gone. The feeling of inertia and weight pulling you out of a corner is very reminiscent to ACC now. detail in the force feedback, it's always been a strength of this game, but now they've got it where it's good out the box. You don't have to screw around with it yourself. But it's everything else that's the problem. The AI, it's just like, I don't know what the hell I'm even seeing at some points in time, but other times it's hard to criticize it because iRacing and Le Mans AI isn't perfect. So you really have to take yourself out of the moment and remember what it's like in other sim racing titles as well. So what I'm trying to focus on right now is the driving itself. And it feels very good. We'll see what the online is like, but we're going to spend some good time here in career mode. We keep nailing Sector 2. I just need to start getting a better run through bus stop. Shout out to my dad. Too bad he isn't here. I just paused the game and get my dad to drive and be like, dude, we need like 5 good bus stops in a row and we got these guys. So it looks like the AI is starting to battle each other up ahead, which it was not doing after they screwed with it. It was good for a while. When it was good for a while, it would engage with each other. Then it stopped and just went back to driving in a row. It looks like they're starting to try and pass each other, so we'll see. But it definitely ain't perfect. But like I said, you got to remove yourself from the current sim you're playing, and remember, almost every single sim has janky AI. AI in iRacing is very good, but even it has its moments. There's certain tracks it can't even drive on, and ones that it's supposed to be able to drive on that it does very poorly. And I'm not trying to say that as like an excuse for PMR. I'm just being honest here. This is a no BS review. So we can't just decide if it's garbage off of 1 or 2 janky interactions. That's why we're going to spend a bit more time in career mode. Five laps. I think we're going to be able to catch them. Whether we can catch third is another question. Oh, that was a better one, but I off-tracked it. Damn it. At least we didn't get a slowdown. That would have been death for us. We have a good infield. We might be able to get him this lap. And if we can get into that pack and get the draft, then our chances will open up a bit more here. Jesus. So much more difficult to drive these things without traction control now, but that's the good way difficult. Before, the throttle response was very laggy, so you could drive a car without traction control pretty easily. Not anymore. Oh, I think we're just in the tail end of the draft here. We got third down to 3.6. We're getting closer. Like, why is the AI braking instead of just lifting? Why is it even braking or lifting at this point?
Front aero has a lot of damage, mate.
I barely touched that car, and that's what gives me heavy damage.
Front steer on the way back to the pit.
We gotta get aggressive here, boys. This is the time to turn it on right now and make our moves. We don't want to wait until the very end. We gotta get it done. But do it clean. If you're gonna play a career mode, play it as realistically as possible, but obviously on the more aggressive side of how you would normally race. And if it's a good career mode, you should learn and improve all along the way of doing it. That's why I hope the AI is better in the way it just doesn't fall off and stop challenging you from behind. Because that was the problem. The chase was good in this game all the time, but the fall off from and no engagement from behind was a big problem. It just kind of ended up being like a car passing simulator. We got 2 laps to find a way around these 3 cars for a podium. Or else we will not be making very much money with our sponsorship model. We have to put it on the podium. What? Why did he brake there? Fuck, that cost me time. He's defending the line. Damn it. That cost me a lot of time going for that move. It was a terrible move to make, too. I should have waited. I tried to fake him out on the outside, then tuck in, but he was ready and defended it. Fuck, this RX-7's hard to get around, man. Oh, that's 4th and 3rd right there. And we're on one more lap after this. But the problem is, here's the problem. Where's the AI that was right with us? They're gone now. 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind. And this is what I mean with the fall-off behavior. I want to be getting battled from in front and behind. Like, the AI shouldn't just give up as soon as you get by it. It was racing right here tight with these cars until we passed it. And this is the problem with the game. It's like the chase is getting better and better and better. But there was only one point where this game's fall-off behavior wasn't bad, and it was like a week. And then they patched it, and it got back to being bad again. Woo! Oh, that was absolute cinema. Hey, why did I get 4th? I passed. Oh, there, 3rd. Okay, I was like, what the fuck, bro? I do it and I get 4th. What a race. Okay. Let's watch the replay start. So, other than the retarded AI at the start and the fall-off behavior, again, the driving is good. Chasing the AI down is fun. But where's the engagement from behind when you pass the cars? So let's watch that back here from the start. See what the replay function is like now. So, standing start, we just spin our tires like always. And this car just runs right through us and screws our start. So we're like in 14th, like right away. And that's the problem with the standing start, is the AI always gets the better jump. Oh my god, the audio is fucked. What is up with the audio? It's like it doesn't know what to listen to or something. It looks really good now. Like, this looks great, but the audio is fucked. Like, this looks great now. This could be broadcastable. This is broadcastable, but you gotta fix the audio. Like, that's terrible, man. But man, that would look good as a broadcasted race, you know what I mean? You need more camera control. Do the forethought of what iRacing has done with the broadcastability of that game. It looks amazing now, but you've got to fix that audio. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Other than the fall-off behavior and a couple dumb moves by the AI, that was incredibly fun. And again, you can't really be too critical in one small sample size, because remember, all sims have janky as fuck AI. So let's keep going. Oh, look at our smashed up Cougars. We're on the podium, baby. Come on, we're on the podium. We only got 60 grand. That's going into repairing our Cougar, probably. What do you want to bet? That's like almost all the repairs. You'd think a Cougar, she wouldn't cost much. Oh, that's only a third of it. Okay. Okay, we're all right. Okay, so now we're done that event. I'm just going to quickly close the game and reopen it and see if that helps with the frame rate issue. Because sometimes it just needs to be restarted after changing the graphic settings, even though it says you don't need to do that. But yeah, other than the audio in the replay is looking very good. Driving model's feeling probably the best it's felt, and it has been getting better periodically from quite a while ago until now. It's been improving. There's been moments where the tires don't activate and don't work, but this patch, they seem to be working. AI, again, it needs work, but all Sims AI is never perfect. It's hit and miss. But what matters, I would say, is the driving is getting very good. The performance still needs improvement unless we just needed to restart the game here. But yeah, in my opinion, the performance still isn't where it needs to be. But remember, this game is actually starting to feel, look, and act like a next-gen title. So the optimization just isn't there yet, in my opinion. But I have a 5070 Ti, 9800X 3D. Like, this is a high-end rig. So we shouldn't be struggling. Let's see if it smooths out now after a restart. So we're in third. Next one is going to be Sebring. I need a drink, something cold to drink, guys. Give me a sec. It's hot in here. Okay. There we go, some Coke and ice. That'll do. That'll do indeed, donkey. Okay, off to Sebring. Alrighty, we back. And also now it looks like the performance is better. See, sometimes it just, even if it says you don't need to restart it if you change the graphics, or if you minimize the game for whatever reason, like if you're streaming like me and you click to do something outside of the game will minimize. And for some reason, only sometimes will it cause it to start lagging when you reopen it. So we seem to be good now. So let's get our Sebring setup done up here. Let's see what we got. I'm thinking the rear wing of 3 felt fine. I don't think we're gonna really need many changes to the setup, to be honest. I think that felt good. I think it won't really need much work. Call her Sebring. Oh, we already have a Sebring. It probably ain't that good. if we could figure out how to have a better launch, or, you know, if they got rolling starts going, would be a big help, just saying. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. Just need to see how the setup feels. We don't need, obviously, the whole practice session. We know Sebring well enough. And that's what I mean by you can just run over curbs. It feels very good in this game. Like I said, curb strikes, they do very good here. And I got such a weak spot for these older cars that with this game being the only sim that really has these classes, it's definitely something that I like coming back to see if it's making any progress. And it's the driving model is the last of this game's problems, let me put it that way. So we'll finish the North American Championships, and then we'll do an online lobby race or two. I'm thinking we roll through there in third. 100%. Hard to drive one of these old suckers with a butterfly wheel. I would really like a round wheel and a sequential and use the clutch and everything for these. Oh, it'd probably be so fun, man. Okay, so we need to knock a few seconds off, but remember, we are running full fuel right now. So they might be on quali fuel, but let's just take a look at the setup. We're not too far off. Jesus, the tires are just cooking. Maybe a little harder tires here. I really don't think we need to change much. I think we're just going to leave it the way it is. And it's going to be us that need to improve, not the setup. So let's go to quali. See what we can do here, boys. Excuse me, Mr. RX-7 there, sir. What's up, Danny? How's it going, bro? Dude, if you missed the first race, watch it back. There's still some AI issues. But I would say the driving model is really starting to set the bar now. Performance-wise, it's definitely improved a lot. I did have to notch the graphics down slightly when I was streaming, I thought, but I just needed to restart the game. But yeah, driving model has gotten really good. They've tightened up the throttle response, which before used to be very delayed. And it made driving cars that didn't have traction control very easy. They've made that not the way anymore. This is very not a simcade. It feels very challenging to drive. My GT3 lap times on the Nords in this game are actually slower than my lap times in iRacing. The inertia they've got feeling very good. It will pull you out of the turn and into the wall if you're going too fast or can't fight the car or you've overshot. You don't feel it in iRacing so much. It's very light. I would compare it more to ACC at that point it's at now. I would say the driving model is the last of the game's problem. It feels very good. But I was talking about the AI in other sims, and it can be very hit and miss in other sims, and janky in other sims, even in iRacing. So we're going to be putting some good time into career mode. Today we're going to do all the North American tracks in the North American Cup, and then we're going to be doing some online lobby testing as well. I did an online lobby race before stream, and there was no ghosting, no cars glitching all over the place. It looked amazing, but the driving standards were pretty piss poor. but there was no more issues with lagging or cars jumping all over, and a lot of the room was console. So if they can nail that down, it's really making you wonder what the hell all these other studios are doing with their netcode. We're just in quali now for Sebring. Hope you stick around, and I hope it's as good of a race as the last one. Oh, that was probably so close to an off track there. Oh, shit! And that's what I mean, man. The throttle response, you got to be careful. And now we've cooked our tires. It's going to be a lap or two before we'll get any pace out of them. It's not an easy game anymore. It was very easy before.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, what, Danny? Is that real? Gonna have to kind of chill this lap. Let our tires cool. I think originally with the throttle response being the way it was, it really did feel kind of Sim-Cady. And then all the exploits were there from Project Sim Racing with the way you could steer. But that's all been phased out now with the way inertia will pull the car out of the corner, the throttle response being fixed. It definitely doesn't feel like a Sim-Cade. If anything, it's probably the more advanced, realistic, and more difficult, challenging sim to drive. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god! Okay, now our tires are as good as they're gonna get. We gotta go for it here. We really screwed our qualifier with that spin. And what is that, Danny? The AI code? Oh, god damn it. That was going to be a better lap, too. Okay, we got 2 minutes. We got time for one more, and then that is it. And I'll tell you right now, we will not be getting a podium from 23rd. Really need to pick it up here. That's how fast quality can just turn on you. We got time for one more. We really need to make it count. Oh, our tires are so done. Line up a really good exit here. Get a really good run across the line. And now this is the lap we got to make count here.
Checkered flag this lap. Session's over.
Damn it, still dead last. With the cooked tires, couldn't really pull much more out. That's a good point about Cyberpunk. Definitely a good point about Cyberpunk. The driving model is there now. The performance is getting better, but the most important thing is the driving model. And before, you can't take the game seriously with the way it was before. That was the problem. That's changed. Definitely has changed. The driving model is not the game's problem anymore. Just needs to keep plucking away at it, and we'll see what ends up happening, but we'll see how this race is compared to the last one. Again, every sim racing game has janky AI moments. The fall-off behavior is the biggest problem here. It doesn't challenge you from behind. Once you pass the AI, they fall off, and that's annoying. So how many laps is this? 13 laps. So it's pretty much going to be the same as the other one, like a 58-liter tank. You know what? I'm going to go with a longer gear stack. Maybe not. Too bad Jeremy isn't here. He'd be like, don't change shit, dude. So we're really going to have to try to rescue some type of decent finish here, but the problem is with our contract, we don't really get paid unless we have a podium finish. So we're really going to have to try to minimize damage here, so at the very least, we don't just cost ourselves a frickin' fortune here. Alrighty, let's go. We would have qualified higher, but we pooched it. That's the problem. It's on us.
Keep focused. Let's get a good start. Take some of those cars off the line.
Yeah, take the AI off the line. Okay. That's a better standing start. Slowly figuring it out. All right, let's lock in, boys. Oh, come on, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, that was a big hit, mate. Looks like you've lost all the air over the rear.
Damn it, we were having a good battle there, and then the AI just literally turns into me and nukes me. It backed off and then pitted me. I just watched it on stream. What the fuck was that? Well, now we got our work cut out for us and lots of damage to pay for. Oh boy. I don't know if it hit a curb and like launched into me, but it was clearly conceding the position and then just ran into the quarter panel and spun me. We got 11 laps to try to do something. It ain't gonna be easy. Whoa, Jesus. Forgot she don't have air at the rear. I can't imagine what the car looks like. I cannot wait to see it after the race. Oh, she's driving like she ain't looked so good, I tell you that. But we're gonna have to try to push to catch these folk. That was actually turning into a good race at the start. That was a lot of fun. I don't get why the AI launched into me like that. We'll have to watch it back. See if it hit a curb or if it literally just pitted me for no reason. I'm wondering if it hit the curb and then that's why it bounced into me. That I would understand. That's just like a racing incident. But if it just backed off and then pitted me, then that's just some Ian Bell cokehead AI. But again, that happens in every sim. Le Mans Ultimate, ACC, iRacing. If you're gonna race hard like that, shit can happen. Whether it's AI or people, so. Starting to get a feel of how this thing is going to react with the damage it's got. It's not easy to drive it. Ugh. But I think we might be able to make up a couple's positions. I just don't know how much it's going to help us. We'll be taking a good hit here. There's a good number of cars in a row here, so if we can make a move or two and get in the pack, we'll pick up some spots. But again, with our contract and sponsorship model, we have to put it on the podium. which is why we tried so hard to clutch that last race at Daytona, and we were able to get it on the podium. This one, it ain't looking so likely. Slowly getting ourselves back in the back of the dance here. It's probably going to be more damage than that first one, because when the AI spun us, it just ran right into the side of us after it spun us. I think that's what the heavy damage was from. God, if we didn't have the damage, we wouldn't be having such a hard time. But getting inside of the draft here is difficult right now. Damn it, screwed that right up. I don't think we just don't have the speed with this damage to really get in and start fighting here. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? That was a little ridiculous. That was a little ridiculous. AI just slammed us, like body slammed us there. It's good to see that it's racing aggressively. But that might have been a little much. We had the inside line in the past. It just kind of hopped the curb again and just went right into us. Hey, we ain't leaving this motherfucker no room, bro. We squeezing. They say, no, you no squeeze me. No, it's good in a way to see the AI defending aggressively. Because before it would have went passive and just let me go there. So it is nice to see. Frustrating in the moment, but an overall improvement on the AI for sure. What up, Jojo? I haven't even gotten on Discord today, dude. I can't play this game and stream with Discord open. It'll lag worse. But yeah, this is actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually fun. The driving model is really making it engaging now. It kind of feels like the best of ACC, the best of Le Mans, and the best of iRacing all in one, in terms of the driving model. I'm not gonna lie, like you guys probably know how much I hate to have to say this, but it feels very good. It never used to feel very good. The force feedback was good if you could tweak it yourself and take hours to do it. But now they've got it where it just feels good out of the box. I can't attest to the online. We're going to try some races after this. But the AI might still have some jank. It's more aggressive, though, trying to get around it. It still seems like there's some issues with fall-off behavior once you pass it. But again, we haven't done more than a race and a half here. We're going to do the whole North American Cup and see how it is before we make any final judgments. But right now, with the damage we have, I think we're going to be riding out a 22nd here. It's supposed to leave me some room? What? Leaving room? It's like, I don't think so, bitch. Why did it slow there so much? That was weird. It was like this Trans Am up ahead slowed right down. Damn it, man. With the drag and the damage we have, we just cannot get it done. Sounds good, bro. Like, why is it slowing down so much there? Oh, don't you fucking pit me, bitch! Excuse me. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hasn't been the best race, but if you missed the first one, make sure you go and watch back Daytona. But we got lots more to go. We're in the North American Cup today. We're going to be finishing out the whole North American Cup. So just like in real motorsport, you may not win them all. You may even have some bad races once in a while, but we'll get it back, baby. We get it back. I actually have triple screen monitors right now. We're going to be switching to a driver POV where you guys see what I see, and it's going to look pretty much like being inside of a real car. It's just about getting the funds to get it put together. We may be one of the bigger sim racing streamers on X, but we're still sort of small outside of that. Man, the damage we have is making every one of these moves so hard to make. We're really having to earn it. 3 more laps and then we're on to the next race. And yeah, that's right. The audio in this game is very good. It used to be hit and miss. There used to be some really shitty sound effects in this game. But the audio now is just hit. It's very good. Might be able to salvage a couple positions here even after the wreck. We're driving the 1987 Mercury Cougar in the GTO class. Working on the North American Championship right now. On the second race, we are in Sebring. Man, the RX-7 just kicks out the hole so strong. It's so much more fun now with the throttle response being fixed. Like, to drive this car or any car that doesn't have traction control now actually requires skill. Like it should. Man, that rotary power, especially with the damage we have, very hard to keep up with this car. Oh, I think we got him by the hip. Give me some draft, baby. Come on, come on. Oh, oh shit, oh shit. What are you doing, Camaro?
Mate, the telemetry is showing you've lost a lot of downforce. Box, box. Box this lap.
Oh, this is mental, dude. This is actually really fun, I'm not gonna lie. One more lap after this. Damn it, man. If we didn't have that wreck early, we would have had a good race here, I think. But it is what it is. We don't do that video gamey restart stuff here. We're playing authentic. Didn't quite get a good enough exit to get by this Camaro. Oh, might have him on Sunset here. I feel like we're going to have a big repair bill here, boys. Good thing we came out of that first race. Even after the repairs, we profited in that first one. Oh, we just don't have the speed to get by this fucking Camaro with the damage we got. But okay, we salvaged a few spots. Again, it won't matter because we have to finish on the podium with our sponsorship model to be paid. But that's motorsport, baby. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and get your car smashed to shit.
Never mind. Better luck next time, mate.
Oh, what an edgelord fucking crew chief. Never mind. I'm gonna cut myself now. Never mind, though. Are you my fucking girlfriend in high school, bro? Earn $0. All right, let's see the damage, boys. How bad it gonna be? How bad the damage gonna be? We're still in 6th for the standings overall. Man, this guy, Kazuku Nakamura, just running away with it in the 300ZX. My uncle used to drive one of those things. Oh, 19 grand. Okay, so that means we still are actually in the green from Daytona. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Ew, Lime Rock Park. Okay, one sec. I gotta go to the bathroom, boys. Lime Rock Park. Really. In these beasts. And it says chicanes. So this is gonna be the chicane version in these cars. Are you serious? All right, I'll be right back. Daddy, you're the shit, bro. Chat just ain't the same when you ain't around, Danny, man. Okay, we're gonna need to do some tweaky poo to the setup here, tell you that. Okay, so this track, we're not gonna need like top end. We're gonna need lots and lots and lots and lots of aero, is my thinking here. So we gonna do this. Maybe lower the thing down a bit. And then a shorter gear stack for sure. Lime Rock Perk Chicane. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple practice laps here to see what this is all about. See what the hooey's all about here. Lime Rock in this is gonna be brutal with all of this 23 of these big cars on Lime Rock with chicanes. Okay, this is going to be interesting. It was a quick dick shake, spray it onto the sink, shake, towel, and back. As a streamer, these are the things you have to perfect, especially when you have the bladder of a chimpanzee or potentially a squirrel might be more suited. Out of my way, you fucking Camaro! Oh, she feeling good, baby. She feeling powerful. Okay, so we can't skip that. That's difficult. If you haven't tried PMR in a while, Danny, give it a shot. I would say it's definitely worth coming back to it. Haven't tried online very much, just one race. But it seemed like there was no ghosting, no jumping around. So we'll try that again after we finish the North American Championship here. Currently sitting in 6th after that terrible performance at Sebring. This is going to be a race where qualifying good is going to be important. Because making passes here is going to be a nightmare. I think we might have like maybe one tick too much in the wing. God damn, those curbs are a pain in the ass, man. Don't hit the wall, baby. Man, those tires are just getting cookerinoed. Okay. So, let's go back to the pits. Make a couple changes to the setup here. Ow. And my tires. I think we need hards here, boys. And knock this down. More clutches, though. And we're gonna go down to a 4. Okay. Let's qualify. Like I said, a good qualify here is gonna be important, but it's gonna be very hard to do. And knock some out for quali, obviously. Lighten ourselves up. It's going to be a difficult track to qualify high on, but passing is going to be a nightmare, so we got to do our best to try to put the car high up. We got out early. Luckily, we don't have any cars ahead of us. How's it going, man? Thank you for checking out the stream. We are sponsored by SRP-PRO. They're the best pedals in all of sim racing. Myself and my other team captain, LRG Phil, we are both contracted by SRP. Phil has the GTS set. Make sure to check out his stream. You can see the GTSs, the new model. Use our code Legacy3 with a 3 after it, or just code Phil, the name Phil, P-H-I-L. It will get you 5% off anything SRP-PRO. And they don't only look good, they simply are the best pedals in sim racing. I've only been doing this for 8 months. I didn't even know what the fucking racing line was when I started. I got the SRP pedal about 10 months ago, 8 months ago. In that time, I've gone from a bottom split driver to racing in top splits. They make just muscle memory, repetitive action. It is so easy with them. So it really helps you focus on everything else. Just having some fun here today, playing PMR after the latest patch. Trying to see, oh Jesus, if it's any better. Obviously getting some hit and miss results, as you can see here. These open qualifier sessions are something else, I tell ya. Oh, God damn it. Fucking off track, bitches. What up, Joe Jarian, Joe Jarius? But yeah, thanks for checking us out, man. We're focused on team endurance racing. We stream team events every weekend. We do all the big events in sim racing. And I stream every day of the week, kind of as the face of the team. Sometimes we're doing Le Mans, sometimes we're doing iRacing, sometimes we're doing wacky shit. Oh, cooked it, bitch! Okay, you know what? That wing don't work. Yeah, I got Moza for my bass too. And yes, you can use these pedals with your bass. They don't connect to the bass, they just connect to your computer. Like the USB goes directly into the computer. Like for instance, Phil has Fanatec. They hook up no problem because they just connect directly to the computer. I think I was just too aggro on the wing, man. Maybe a 5. I could see a 5 working. But yeah, you'll have no problem with the pedals, no matter the wheelbase you use, because they don't connect to the base, they connect to your PC. Out of my way, bitch! And for anyone wondering, the GTS pedals are pretty much the exact same as the GTR. The only difference is the fact that the GTS are now cheaper to manufacture, so the cost is reflected in the purchase price. And the only difference is they don't have the angle of adjustment on the pedal. They just took the most commonly used angle and made that fixed, like for the position of the pedals. But in terms of all the other adjustment capabilities, everything, the tech, it's all the exact same, except more advanced and easier to build and produce now.
4 cents. 4 cents.
Hey, after we get Ishi's cockpit, Jojo's next on the list for his pedals. The only reason Jojo got skipped over for Ishi is because Ishi doesn't even have a cockpit. That was the only reason Ishi jumped in line in front of Jojo, is because Jojo has a cockpit and a decent pedal setup. Ishi just is on a desk right now, so we need to get him up to a decent level with a cockpit, and then Jojo's next on our list. Our team, we do a trickle-down economics kind of thing, and for all of our mainstay drivers, starting with our top management, all the money that we earn from monetization and affiliate income, we use to help build up our drivers, give them better setups, help them upgrade their computers. Ishi's poor. God damn you, you fucking Camaro. Get out of my way. Holy shit, bitch. Oh, and he pit maneuvered me.
There's minor rear damage, mate. Minor rear.
Oh, and the AI is just retarded. Ah, see, this is what I mean. Like, you... The game is good, but the problem right now with this is just the AI is still fucking brain dead retarded. And like, yes, every sim has AI quirks, AI jank. But this is just more. I swear to God, if I get like one decent qualifier, I'm just parking it and advancing session.
Maximum impact now.
Maximum impact, bitches! Ah! Never heard that one yet, maximum impact. It's like maximum overdrive. Oh, it's the same fucking Camaro! Oh my God! Out of my way, bitch. You just came out of the fucking pits. Know your role, sucker. Okay, so we can cut that curb, but it's got to be like on a real fine line. Come on, my trusty steed. We need one decent lap out of you.
We just pumped in the fastest lap.
Oh, I swear this AI wears hockey helmets to bed. When it goes to sleep in AI land. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, that was a cut, apparently. I love rain for 14 hours, dude. I used to live in Vancouver. Oh my god, I love the rain. It's amazing. I'm also Irish, so I just like love the rain. It's kind of like that garbage song. I'm only happy when it rains, actually. Oh, what are you doing, bitch? Oh, you're slowing me right the fuck down is what you're doing. Okay. Oh, this AI's on drugs. Get out of my way. I gotta get around this mope. You fucking mope! Just gonna have the Dewey dive bomb here. Dewey dive bomb! Okay, we got some gap here. Maybe put in a decent lap. I was just waiting for the off track there. Ooh!
5 minutes remaining in the session.
Purple Sector 1, baby. Oh, what the shit? Okay, don't go down to first there. That's as good as we're gonna do. Man, that's a tough track. Very tough layout. We're just gonna have to take this, like, this is gonna be really hard. Because not qualifying well here, getting past these cars is gonna be mental.
Work on our one lap pace moving forward. But let's see what we can do in the...
Jesus Christ, how many laps? 31 fucking laps? Bruh. Are you for real? And what the hell is this rearward bias? Like 35%. Is this thing really that front heavy? Okay, whatever. Okay, this is gonna be utter fucking chaos here. I'm probably gonna lose my mind, pull out some of my hair, but let's do this. No, Ishii blew our car up before that. One lap into his stint. Ishii made car go boom.
Let's get a good launch.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I like that. Let's do that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that good launch, baby. Get passed by every car on the field. Whoa, what are you doing, dude?
From the TV feed, looks like you've lost front aero. Coming this lap.
Oh, box this lap. Okay, yeah, okay. Someone sneezed on your car. Box this lap. Dude, you're going off track and then you hit me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, what are they doing? Whoa! Oh, Jesus! This is going to be rough. Ah! Oh, Jesus! Oh, dude, come on. They just pit you so bad in this game. Like, if they get up along your quarter panel, they don't care. They just pit you out of their way. Instead of worrying about the aggression level of the AI, they need to make it know how to race you in tight quarters. And if it goes off the track, it needs to know how to concede rather than try to gun it and just fly back on the track and hit you. Our split also had major connection issues. We saw like 8, I think, or 12 guys all drop from packet loss at the same time. It was nuts, dude. This thing's so hard to drive now with the damage. But yeah, I'd say the driving model is really starting to come into its own. It feels great. AI is one of the hardest things to nail down. And it's not just this game that has shitty AI. It may be shittier, but my point is all sims kind of struggle with AI. We keep having the fastest Sector 1, which is somewhat helping. Oh my god, these fucking off tracks, man. Are you serious?
Given a penalty, you've got to give the time back. Slow down and move off the racing line.
It ain't going down. What do I need to literally, like, stop the car? Oh, dude, this is insane. This is insane.
They've given you a penalty for it.
Like, these off-track problems were here before the patch. They said they fixed this. This isn't fixed at all. The off-tracks are still so bad.
Focus on the lines.
The area of improvement is the one where it's always been improving since launch. The driving model, the performance. The AI is still nowhere near being quite better than any other sim out there. I'd say it's on the lower end compared to the other sims that are on the market. Is it the worst? No, I'd say that's Rensport. But it's definitely, like, that is not the best. They just brake for no reason, but will literally run the same pace no matter where they're braking, no matter where they're stifling their momentum. They will still run screaming laps. And that, see, like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? They just go off the track and then smash right into you. Done with this. The cars are unable to drive on this track. Like, they cannot do it on this track. And with this game only having like 8 tracks, it's a problem. So let's go check out online, because it's not enjoyable. Like, the driving model makes it feel like it could be enjoyable. The performance is getting better, so you can enjoy the driving model more. The sound is great. Curb strike's great. Tracks feel good. The AI destroys it. The AI absolutely destroys the single player experience right now. So we have a GT4 Cup and 992 Sprint Series in 40 seconds. Okay, sure, why not? Let's just see what the overall performance online is like. I guess this is the Cup Car Series in PMR. The biggest problem now, though, is like it's getting to the point where you feel like you want to play the game because the driving is getting that engaging, that fun. It feels great. The problem now is that you want to play it. It feels like you want to come back to it, but then you try to play it and you engage with the AI, and that's what you get. It either falls off as soon as you pass it. It acts like you're not there, will pit maneuver you, will launch off the track, rejoin and take you out like you're not even there. And in other games where that may be quirks that happen here and there, it's every single time in the exact same spot. But again, like I said, everything struggles with AI. But this game seems to be just one step ahead of Rensport, which isn't good at all. That's probably really bad to be one step ahead of Rensport. Probably want to be at least like 100 steps ahead of Rensport. At the least. So let's see what online's like. There's only 8 of us going into this race. There's no practice lobbies online still, which is a major problem. Like, that is absolutely counterintuitive. It is anti-player. It is anti-enjoyment. It is anti-proper structure. 5 minutes to qualify here. Okay, Derby. I think this is going to be like a high downforce kind of track. Exactly. 100%, Jojo. Let's see what this cup car feels like. My God. The force feedback detail in this game just blows my mind sometimes how good it is. With how bouncy this cup car is, like the amount of detail you feel, it just is mind-blowing. This cup car feels pretty good. Oh, I hate this layout. Like, the curb strikes in this game are done better than any other sim. That is one thing that is... The force feedback, curb strikes, and driving model are what this game does better than any other sim. Feels like the rear end of this car is too high up or something. Like, that's how a big, heavy car should handle a curb, right there. Whoopsie. I gotta lower the rear, I think. This default setup, the ass of the car feels way too high up in the air. Man, the driving in this game feels really fucking good. It pains me to say it, but it is very good. And to be able to jump from a Mercury Cougar into a Cup car and have them both feel very good is kind of crazy. Dash is wrong. What's wrong about it? For the Cup car enthusiast out there, Jojo. Bada boom, pole, baby. I don't know what the quality of the race is going to be like here, boys. So let's find out together, why don't we? I think this is Derby with the chicane. Is that what this is? Derby do. That's what we'll call it. Derby do. How many lapper do's? It's a 6 lapper do.
That's second place.
Oh, it's a bastard Matteo Vastineo. God damn you, Matteo Vastineo. Stealing my food. Jojo, tell me what's wrong, brother. I must know. How's it going, man? The issue I have with the AI right now after this patch is it does the exact same thing every time. It goes off the track in the exact same spot. It rejoins in the exact same way. It smashes into you like you're not even there. But you can go back and watch the stream and make your own judgment. We just gave up on career mode and just came into online to get some proper action. But yeah, we usually play Le Mans, iRacing. I've been dipping in and out of this game because I do want it to be good. It feels great at times. We'll go with 21 just to be safe. And I like a little heavier of a car, so you don't feel the best on light fuel. But yeah, the driving model's getting great. The driving model feels amazing right now. Force feedback feels amazing right now. Online, we're gonna find out what it's like. If the ghosting is fixed, if the cars jumping all over the place is fixed, it would be great. They just need to fix the AI a bit more. Like, it has pace. It falls off as soon as you pass it, which is a major problem. That is still not fixed. And it will pit you, smash into you, dive bomb you, and smash you from coming off onto the track again like you're not even there. Those are the issues with it, which really spoils the enjoyment of career mode. Whoa, that was close. Might have to give up a couple spots because of that. Oh, come on, dude. I hate it when someone doesn't just use the line they're on. They cut the inside of the corner. We'll catch up. It's like if you're out that wide, I'm gonna try to go around you. And instead of just allowing it and leaving room, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna turn into this person. Is their immediate reaction? Should have expected it though with the game we're playing. In terms of no ghosting, this looks great. Cars aren't jumping around or anything, and look, everyone in here is almost all console players. I don't think we took any real serious damage there. How was that an off track? There is a lot of controller users. And I could have not went for the pass, but the thing is, if you're gonna come off the racing line and leave the door open like that, and someone gets alongside of you, just leave room. But the problem is they immediately stop, like, oh shit, someone's passing me, and they just turn in on them. My mistake was going for the move. You gotta kind of realize the situation, the game you're in, the split you're in. Read the room before you start making moves like that. I broke my own rule and paid for it. As much as it sucks to happen, the best thing you can do is blame yourself, and that way you're always going to improve. Whoa, sir. We still got a chance to get ourselves right back in this. We have pace over everyone here, except the guy in first has run away. But yeah, like, look how good this looks. And this is a console and PC room. So if they can nail this netcode and have it really work well between console and PC, that's huge. Like, that is a game changer for sim racing. I haven't seen any cars jumping around. I haven't seen any ghosting. So in that regard, that's a definite improvement. That's a good point too. Like, what other real serious sim is on console? And that's the other thing, is it's a really untapped market there. Rensport, pure fucking garbage. ACC, outdated, and no one really plays it. Kind of a dead game. So if they can really nail this, like, netcode between console and PC and get the player base kind of driving in a cleaner, more respectful way, which is hard with console players. Maybe just enforce a really good, strict kind of protest system. It'll help with that a lot. But with this driving model being as detailed and as good as it really is kind of the only choice on console. Pretty much my skill level. I love how my fucking crew chief is just like, fuck him up, bro, last lap. This guy must be like, it must be JoJo doing the voice lines. Oh man, that was actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really fun. Right, just a normal Burt crew chief moment.
Great driving out there today.
We almost had him at the end there. If we didn't make that bonehead move in the beginning, we might have had the win. But yeah, very fun. Didn't see any glitching, cars jumping around, lagging. Again, if they can nail this, like, I would stop fucking around with the AI. I would just focus on online. Get practice lobbies going. Give better structure to the way the online UI lobby looks. Make meaningful events. Like, that's where my focus would be here. Because your niche is, again, this game's on console. Oh, and the game just took a big shit and crashed. Okay, so as we're hyping it up, the game just crashed on us. But don't forget, Le Mans Ultimate iRacing crashes too. But as I was saying, like, I would stop worrying about the AI and I would focus on online and work that niche of the fact that this is a cross-platform serious simulator. Work that niche, really put effort into that, and maybe just work on the AI in the background and don't put out any new updates on it until it's ready and actually cooked. Because career feels great. It wants to draw you in to play it now. But then you have the experiences that you have with the AI that just sap the fun right out of the career mode. And that needs to be fixed. You fix that, and this game is going to really become something, because then you've got a really good in-depth career mode. You've got cross-platform multiplayer. So that would be my focus going forward, is worry more about the multiplayer aspect of the game. GT Pro Cup. Let's do this, and this will be the last race of the day. Where's my Maz? And then again, you have all these other classes that aren't in other sim racing titles. The AI right now really needs the most work. Driving model's great. Online is looking good. But we need practice lobbies here. We need a better UI. Make it more like what iRacing or Le Mans Ultimate looks like. Give us special events. Draw people in more. You need practice lobbies to do that. That would be my main focus if I was this game. I would be targeting that niche and totally focusing on it and making it as good as it could be. Cook the AI for a while and then do an AI update. After you've drawn in more players, maybe brought more money in, that would be where I would go next. But there's a lot of, like, what's up, buddy? Jane, how's it going? Jane F. Punk, 1728 with a 1 at the end. There's a lot to like about this game. It feels great. Like I said, the driving model right now, in my opinion, feels like the best of any sim. I'm not just saying that. I hated this game at launch. I hate Ian Bell, and it pains me to say it. But the driving model across various disciplines of racing, in my opinion, feels better than any other sim right now. The force feedback, miles ahead of any other game. The way cars strike curbs, miles ahead of any game. Sound effects are way better now. They're mostly hit, not hit and miss. The AI needs a lot of work. What I would do is just focus on the online aspect, bring in more players through that, because that's what streamers are going to be doing. That's what the special events are going to be getting broadcasted for. You bring in more people, you get the money, and you work on career mode and AI more before you do a next patch, because the AI is going nowhere. It still falls off when you pass it. It still acts like you're not there. It will go off the track in the same spot every lap, every restart of the race. It doesn't matter what you do. It'll do the same thing every time. Go off, rejoin, take you out. It's miles away from being the best. It's not the worst. There's a lot of jank in AI and sim racing. But the problem is the jank is all the time. There's going to be a lot of people who will be patient for jank in AI in sim racing. But it can't be all the frickin' time. What's up, Too Bad? How's it going? And that's kind of where I would rank this game right now. Like, it's definitely worth getting into if you're going to kind of accept where it's at and enjoy what it has to offer, but be ready to be frustrated by the AI. All right, so we're going to be qualifying with an 8-minute quali on the Nords GP here in our Maserati. See if we can get away with a 4-degree, knock some fuel out of her. And I mean, what other sim do you get to drive a frickin' Maserati, bro? Oh, he touched me bum, he did. Jojo. Everyone forgive Jojo. He's a little angry at the Nords after the 24-hour we just did. Listen to that Maserati scream, baby.
Yeah, we need to get some heat into the tyres before you start to go for a fast lap.
All right, first flyer. Let's get her. Yeah, thank you all you new guys for coming and checking out the channel. I hope you'll give us a sub and check us out. We're live every day of the week, not with PMR all the time, but we do all major team sim racing events. We're more focused on team endurance racing. We play iRacing, Le Mans, and yeah, we're Team LRG. We have a lot of guys who stream. We're the #1 streamers on X for sim racing, and we're slowly making a name for ourselves here on YouTube, thanks to people like you checking us out. But every Monday is PMR. Unless we have a special event in our Le Mans Race Control Pro to do. But yeah, we appreciate all of you coming and checking us out. Like, I think on X right now, we're at over 1,000 views. On YouTube, we got 15 people watching. But for our YouTube, that's very good. And we are very thankful. Felt like an okay lap. I'm not really sure what these cars are capable of here. I've driven this car, and obviously I know the track, but I haven't done the two together. Lister storm in the wall there, sir. And I really don't play this game that much. I've only just come back to it today with the patch. So I'm not the most familiar with the driving physics in this game. But to be honest, it feels pretty intuitive. And you can see we're not like the slowest people. We've got decent pace, when a lot of these people probably play this game much more. I just don't think there's that many like high-level drivers in the game yet. Like we're 2,500 I rating, maxed out safety rating. We're Silver 2 driver rank in Le Mans, maxed out safety rating. We're not the highest ranked person out there, but in terms of PMR, I would say there just might not be that many overall in terms of like high ranked drivers from other sims in here yet. And again, we're against a lot of people on console. And unless they got good sim rigs on console, it's hard to compete with someone on a PC who does. I think that is going to be our best lap we get. We're way too behind on Delta on this one. Right? That's the other problem. Normally half the lobby can't even do a frickin' lap, bro. Oh man, go look at the video we posted up yesterday from Le Mans Ultimate. And remember, I'm Silver 2 driver rank. I'm in the top splits of Le Mans. That video I posted up was from the top split of a special event in Le Mans Ultimate. And I haven't seen something that bad in a long, long time. Because I only really do the Race Control Pro Championships in Le Mans. That's where the good racecraft is. And even then it can be questionable. So I haven't done a special event in Le Mans in quite a while, and we did one yesterday, and the race quality was something special, I'll tell you that. Okay, I think we put it on pole. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go get a fresh drink. We back.
Nice driving. You grabbed P2.
What's up, Nando?
Front row to the race. We can get them into the first corner.
Platform is now solid. 100%. I will 100% agree with that. The platform is now very solid. The race, the driving model feels amazing. It feels great. In my opinion, it's the most advanced driving model in sim racing right now and feels great. Tires feel great across multiple disciplines. The driving is amazing. The biggest problem with the game right now continues to be the AI and the online racing quality, but the community is small right now, so that's kind of a symptom of that. As the game improves, obviously it'll draw more serious drivers, but the problem is it has to improve. I think the career mode, the AI, it needs to be cooked over a much longer time. I think their focus right now should be online, because that's where its niche is in terms of being the one cross-platform serious sim that can offer you these kinds of races with these kinds of cars. So I think they should really just focus on that. Draw more players in. And then really cook the AI. But like I said, in every sim, the AI is janky. People have patience for jank. The problem is with this AI, it's janky in the same way, the same time, in the same spot, every time. That's the problem. Yes, I'd say Nando, 100% it's worth buying. 100% it's worth buying now. The driving model is there. 100%.
Focus on the lights. We can take them into the first corner.
Most advanced force feedback, most advanced driving model, best sound effects, best curb strikes. And some car classes that you'll never get to race in any other sim. The performance of the game is much better. The problem right now is the AI. It's still just janky all the time in the same way. It falls off as soon as you pass it. The chase is very good. As soon as you pass the AI, it just falls off. But everything else is amazing right now. It's really starting to feel like a next-gen title in its driving physics, tires, sound effects, everything. Force feedback just blows every other game out of the water, in my opinion. And yeah, since all of you are here, let me tell you a story. Since we're the #1 sim racing streamers on X, we were supposed to get this game early. I have all the DMs from Ian Bell. As soon as they did that last expo and they did that race with like Ben Collins and everyone, and the game looked like absolute garbage, we got a message saying they didn't want anything to do with us because of a post I made on X. Well, then we started to question that and bring up things that didn't quite align with that. And it turned into this giant Ian Bell crash out with over like 200,000 impressions. Kirith came in defending the game on launch saying he quite liked it. And it was just this huge crash out of Ian Bell on X that was because of them refusing to give us the early access that they had promised. So we were right there from the start holding them accountable. When companies like Overtake or content creators like Kirith were just short stroking them. And that's not how you make something better. If you like something, if you really like something, you're going to criticize it because you want it to improve. And the problem with sim racing right now is it's a lot of content creators that don't want to criticize things. And you get this symptom and this effect of these studios that get away with shit like this time in, time out, because they know there's no pressure coming from any angle that's going to hold them accountable or keep them honest. Real journalism by nature forces accountability, but we don't have any of that in sim racing. And as much as I'm starting to like this game, how it launched and the borderline fraud that they pulled is unacceptable. And it's a dangerous precedent to set or to accept as okay, because there's just not many other studios making sim racing games. But all that aside, it's starting to feel very good. And you can see, like, we're in a, I was going to say we're all cross-platform, but the three of us right in front here, all three of us at the front are all PC. But like you guys saw in the last race, you can't even tell what's a console player, what's a PC player. The net code is that good. I'm going to tell you right now, Nando, you will enjoy it. And me and Sean have been wanting you to get it because for Sunday Fun Day streams, we can just create our own lobbies in this and race together super easy. And there's a really funny mod out there of a Mazda Miata that has a V8 in it. And I told Sean for Sunday Fun Day, we need to have me, you, and Sean all racing on the Nords in the V8 Mazda Miata. But yeah, it'd be really fun to do like racing without limits and LRG league races in this. Super easy to set up. Everyone in chat right now, go and check out Fernando. He's the leader of our organization that we are underneath of. It's called Racing Without Limits. He was the inspiration for our team. Really good guy. Go check his channel out. Our team is underneath of their umbrella in a way you could say. Man, these two guys up here got pace, that's for sure. Oh, he made a mistake right when I said that. We still got 7 laps. Oh, Charlie. Yes. Nando, we got to race Charlie too. Me, you, and Sean all doing Charlie on the Nords for fucking Sunday Fun Day, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can handle the podium finishers. Oh, yeah. Congratulations to Racing Without Limits. They pulled another podium on the 24-hour Nords. Make sure you guys go check out Nando's channel, Racing Without Limits. Watch the stream back. They absolutely killed it. They were last year's champs as well. So we're not under too much pressure from behind right now. But the cars are close enough that if we screw up, they will get us. Well, it's nice to see some good drivers finally coming into the sim. I'm primarily a hypercar driver on our team. That's my main focus. So in this game, I love the Group C. I absolutely love the GT1s. The LMP class, all of that. You guys will see a lot of that in upcoming streams for this game. I'm one of the faster Valkyries in Le Mans Ultimate. So I think it'll be kind of interesting when we eventually get around to driving the hypers in this game and giving them a chance to see how they are. There we go, the Cerebral Palsy driver. Everyone, please go check out that YouTube channel. If you want to see some Nords 24 domination in a podium, go watch back the stream. But head on over there and give him a sub for me. It's going to be really awesome to see Nando's review and his input on this game because Nando's been sim racing for a very long time. He's played all the original GT games, all the project cars. So you guys will get a really good insight into this game when watching his review of it and his playthroughs. Oh, come on, dude. Don't get dirty with me. Let's just give him the room. Let him give him the rope to hang himself. It's better to not engage with a dirty driver. Just pressure them, let them wreck. We got 5 laps before we need to worry about forcing anything. Just stay in his rear view. Pressure the shit out of him. You don't need to do it dirty. You don't need to fake dive bomb him. Just make sure you're always there so he's looking back. So yeah, make sure you guys give the channel a sub. We're going to be going for the Watkins Glen 6 hours coming up soon, trying to get the win there. We've won Daytona to start the year. We won Sebring. We're going to go for the Grand Slam and try to win all 4 major IMSA events in iRacing. And that's the overall win in the hypercar class. But yeah, this is amazing. This looks amazing. This feels amazing. You can see how much fun this is against some good drivers. Now imagine like a whole grid like this. And yeah, Nando, all the dumb exploit driving techniques you could do from Project Cars is gone now. feels very realistic. The weight transfer, the inertia that pulls you out of a corner, very, very similar to ACC, I would say. Probably the better parts of ACC. Oh, shit! Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm just a crazy Irish dude, so. It's funny, all my life, everyone's always told me I should start streaming. I never did it until my ex-wife that told me to do it left me. Bitch! But yeah, I enjoy sim racing. It's a lot of fun, so it's easy for me to show myself having fun. I'm someone who is passionate about the things I enjoy. A little bit outspoken at times, but I'm always going to be speaking from a point of wanting something to improve. If I'm complaining about something, it's because I like it. I think a lot of us are like that. I'm not one of those fanatical people that's going to just defend a game to its death because I play it. If I'm playing it, I like it, and I want the best for it, and the community that enjoys it as well. Crazy Scottish dude here. Oh shit, you put us together, bro. Fucking game over, son. But yeah, a lot of our streamers on our team are just absolute characters. Wait till you guys see some of the promos we do. Our promo for Watkins Glen, all our dudes are cartoonized, and we're doing a spoof of the Untouchables. It's awesome. But yeah, a lot of our guys are high energy. We're all characters, to say the least. Nando's been saying it for a while. He's like an LRG sitcom would break the internet. Well, it looks like the guy in third just couldn't hang with us. Hellraiser, he's fallen off now into fifth. Now we got D's one behind us. Raced with him before. Three laps to go. It's kind of why I wanted to stream, though, is a straight PMR meltdown, bro. It happens. I'm right there with you. If you joined the stream late, you missed my career mode meltdown. I literally just threw up my hands and stopped playing career and came online. Happens to the best of us, sir. But yeah, we really wanted to do streaming differently. I feel like there's a lot of good talent in sim racing. A lot of the content creators are very talented. But I also feel like a lot of them are like wet cardboard for personality and are afraid to say anything or do anything or upset anyone. And it's like, dude, come on. You're never going to carve out an audience and be yourself that way. And it's something we've always promised we're never going to turn into. But yeah, if you guys want to follow the entire team, make sure you check us out on X. That way you can find all of our streamers, get up to date on all of our events, see all our promos. And we multi-stream on X and on YouTube. I think we're at over 1K on X right now. One thing I think a lot of people found weird with this game too is the feeling like you can't really coast the car. But what I have found is that's down to the gear stacks being a lot different than any other sim. And the fact that a lot of the gear stacks you can alter or change the final drive of. I find in this game especially, you generally have to be like a gear or two higher than normal to coast the car. Oh shit. Come on, baby. Might need to alter the ARB here. I didn't even adjust it for the setup. One thing I find strange in this game is a lot of cars that you can not do ARB in other games, you can adjust the ARB in live race. Like, for instance, GT3s. You can obviously adjust the ARB in the setup. But once you get on track, that's locked in. You can only alter it in the pit. So there's cars in this game that you can just alter the fucking ARB on the fly. There's cars that, like, I don't even think had ARB when they came out that have it in the game. So there's some weirdness like that, but it could just be down to my lack of knowledge of motorsport. I've only been doing this for 8 months. This channel was originally for Undisputed Boxing. And then that game went to absolute shit. So I was like, I can't stream this in good conscience and promote this game. So my dad found a sim racing game and he's like, try this. And I tried it and just fell in love. And it was like, okay, well, I'll switch and pivot content to this. And it's been a bit of an effort on the YouTube side, but it took off on X pretty well. Wow, the tires. Not sure what is going on here. That didn't feel good. I think the ARB was too loose there. Okay, so I'm feeling like this thing likes a stiffer ARB. That feels better. That's the other thing with all these new classes of cars that haven't been in any other sim. It's kind of like you got to really find the nuance of the setup of what the car likes. I'm definitely starting to feel like this thing likes a more stiff ARB setup. Dez 1 is coming from the back, man. He's making a run for it. Keeping us honest. One more lap. Oh, it's brutally harsh, dude. It's insanely hard to work through. And the other thing is, I'm an adult. I refuse to make content that is geared towards children. And there's a lot of sim racers that do this, that bother the hell out of me. I won't name them, you guys know who they are. I don't think any adult should be gearing content specifically towards children. And when you're not doing that, and you're acting like an adult, and you're swearing or talking like normal, and not doing quick smash editing or saying buzzwords that attract kids, it's very hard to break through that algorithm. Man, look at all the slowdowns. Holy shit. Also, we have another host on this channel, LRG Sean, streams here from time to time. And we play all different types of games on this channel. Sean's also part of our team and a sim racer. He's also someone who has PMR, and maybe I'll talk him into doing some of his own races and reviews and first impressions of the game on this channel as well. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, bada bing, bada boom, baby. P2 without even driving all that good. Smoke a joint for that, tell you that right now. The other thing I don't like is how we can't watch the replay while I'm in the lobby and then report people accordingly. Another big problem is people that DQ, you can't report them. You can't click on them to see the profile to report them. So this is a really bad exploit. People who drive very dirty will just disqualify themselves before the end of the race, and then you can't even report them. So that's something that needs to be looked at. Not that we needed to report anyone in this race. I'm just saying.
Great driving out there today. Team is very happy with that one.
Our best lap wasn't even really far off his best lap. So the more nuance we find in these different classes of cars, the faster we're going to get, obviously. But yeah, I can say for a fact that the driving model, the foundation of this game, is feeling really, really good right now. Oh, it's hard on an old man's shoulder indeed, dude. I had shoulder surgery on my left shoulder. I have a lifelong hip injury that I'm on methadone for. I have no bursa sac in my right hip and went through a lawsuit for it. So yeah, I feel it, bro. And I'm in a fucking lawn chair cockpit, a next level racing cockpit. I got really good gear for everything else. Waiting for a cockpit still. Will be the last part of the upgrade. I got triple screens where we're just waiting for the mount for as well. But yeah, that was a really fun day. Really glad we met some new audience members who came and checked us out. We will be back tomorrow. It might be in Le Mans. It might be in iRacing, depending on what's going on. We'll check out the new week in iRacing, see if we got anything we want to try to make the climb for 3K with. If we got something in Le Mans that's in our Race Control Pro Championships, we might be doing that. And if ain't nothing going on in them two, we might just find ourselves back here in some PMR. I'll see y'all.